I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Alrighty, here we go. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast for a little Monday, coming off of Mother's Day weekend. Virginia very busy with her mom, having fun, boating, going to water parks, out to restaurants, having crawfish boils.
We did a lot. We had a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Exhausted, yes.
Yeah.
But so many happy, fun memories were made.
Mm-hmm. Seems like your mom had a really good time. I mean, my goodness, what a tour guide you are. Crammed a lot into a weekend.
And then when I went home last night after dropping them off at the airport, I just zonked. I went to bed. I didn't wake up till this morning.
Okay.
I didn't even move.
Yeah, I bet. Would be tiring. You might have another trip with your mom coming up at Disney.
I have a dilemma with this. So Magnolia's birthday and my mom's birthday fall on the same day. And
That's fun.
It's super fun. So my mom has been saying for the past few months how much she wanted to celebrate with Magnolia on her birthday, which we are going to be at Disney. And I originally thought, okay, maybe I can figure out a way to fly my mom into Orlando and have her with us at Disney and celebrate her birthday and Magnolia's birthday together. That'd be fun, right? But then having her here this weekend, it's really tough because her mobility is difficult. And she cannot get around by herself. She can't function by herself. She just can't. Like, she needs help. And my family moves very fast. They are not patient. And Disney moves very fast. It is not patient. I just now am struggling with, should we really be doing this? Should I invite her? I mean, she already knows we're going. She already wants to go.
Right.
But she struggles to get around. She's like, well, just put me in a wheelchair. But it's not that easy. There's a lot of complicated things, especially when it comes to bathroom issues that she needs help with.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ashley's saying they have scooter rentals. Would that make things a little quicker if you're on one of them little rascal kind of scooter things?
She can't be in charge of driving the scooter. She will drive into somebody and hurt them or herself.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She can't. She's not allowed to drive a car or a scooter.
So you
Her
have
reaction time is so bad. She can't react.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you would almost have to pull her. You'd have to drive her in something.
Yeah, we have to push her in a wheelchair.
you have to go to Disney. That's a must.
It is. So now I've signed up to do like a radio thing, to do like a promotion. It's like a work thing at Disney on the weekend at the water park.
Oh, I did not get that invite.
No. Mm-mm.
It was for little kids. They're pushing the water park for the summer for little kids. And you have yet to procreate that we know of.
Where's your kids at, Bruno? I don't have any kids. I'm here for the promotion.
I'm just here to watch them.
I'm cool. I'm glad I didn't get the invite.
It's for people with little kids for the water park.
That's fun, though.
Do they have a motorized wheelchair that the person who is operating it can actually push and steer?
Yeah, she can't be in charge of steering herself because her reaction time is non-existent.
How hard?
Yeah, I'm saying the person behind it could operate it. Yes.
Like I would have a remote?
Yes. I'm wondering if they do that because there might be situations where somebody'd say, hey, I don't have the strength or the pull power to push somebody around a park all day long. And so I would need that assistance. It would be the same thing as a person in a motorized wheelchair, but that control joystick that they typically have would be for the person behind that could kind of operate. I've not seen it, but I don't know all the advancements that they have today in wheelchair technology.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think once we get her in a wheelchair I think we would be good, but the problem becomes bathroom. Every bathroom visit requires assistance and takes 30 minutes
Oh, wow. Okay.
just to go number one. It's
Oh, wow.
It's a different level of assistance that's needed.
Okay.
Getting up, getting down, it's a lot, and it's very slow.
Okay.
And my family is very fast.
Yeah, it almost seems like you would have to do something where, hey, you guys do this. You guys go ride that ride. We're going to go ride the toilet.
We'll wait.
Right.
We'll wait in line, and you guys can.
Yeah, where you'd kind of go around and you'd be on a different schedule.
Because it's not like your mom needs to ride all the rides. It's more about going with the family and chilling. So
Right.
if she's got to go to the bathroom, she got to go to the bathroom. Somebody takes a break and does it. It's more about making memories than whether you ride Space Mountain 5 times.
Yes, and that's what I said. I said I would stay with Grandma. I would try to help out, but I'm also going to be making videos that are like work videos of Rocco enjoying the different rides in the water park. So it's just going to be tricky. It's just going to be real tricky.
What in doubt? Put Pluto to work. What's his bitch ass doing?
Make him push Grandma.
See Pluto around. Have him take some pictures.
How does your mom deal with the humidity and the heat in Florida?
I don't think the heat is what gets her. I think what gets her is not being able to comprehend what's going on around her. That's the tough part.
Okay.
That's the tough part that we're dealing with. Like we're struggling with keeping her on track.
Okay.
Out of all the Disney characters out there, any character goes, you get one character that chaperones your entire group and pushes your mom around. Who do you pick?
I mean, if you want to go fast, you get Donald Duck.
Too fast. I think, to me...
Donald Duck is fast?
He's too much, though. His energy won't match up.
He will get you there.
Yeah, but it won't be a fun ride. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want someone chill,
Yeah.
but that also will get you where you're going to go. A Goofy. I don't think Goofy's bad.
I think Goofy would probably, how you say, fumble fuck it. I
He
think
put you on the wrong rides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minnie Mouse would be who I'd go with.
That turns to a gender war.
I would go Minnie.
I go Mickey. Mickey's your guy.
He's too big. No, he's too big time. He ain't got time for that. He's too busy being the face of the franchise.
Well, I thought you said you get to pick anyone.
He's changing the rules on you.
No, it's a fun debate. You get Mickey,
Yeah.
and that's your pick. And I'm just saying why I don't think Mickey would be the best one. But yeah, no, you're
Well,
right.
you're telling me like he's available, so
He's available. I think he's going to be Dickie Mouse instead.
Dickie Mouse.
I think that's his evil cousin. Mickey, I think's cool.
Okay.
Mickey, not Dickie.
He's got his own song. I love that hot dog song. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's good.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Now, did your mom provide you with an elaborate birthday gift rollout like your daughter did that has everything laid out what she wants for her birthday? Do you get that from everybody in your family, or is that just your daughter?
We got a request from my mom, and so
Okay.
we did fulfill that. She wants to
okay.
go on a cruise.
Oh, well, okay. So she's checking out all the low budget line item offers.
She wants to go on a cruise at the end of June. So that is already done, and we're giving her that as her gift for her birthday.
How many days is
Good
that
Lord.
for?
She's going on a 4-day cruise.
And you're not going to that.
No, I'm not going on that.
4 days is a lot.
Who's going to get her around the cruise if she's got the mobility issues?
Frank. Her
husband.
and Frank are going on this cruise. It sails out of Galveston, Texas. And, she's in San Antonio. So she can go from San Antonio to Galveston and jump on the boat. And then her and Frank will be able to navigate the situation.
Who's more expensive, your mom or your daughter?
They're both expensive. I think it's
I was
probably
going to say it's
the daughter, because, FSU.
okay. That's the difference.
It's a monthly recurring charge.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, definitely the daughter.
Okay. Yeah, she's got some nice items on the list. So
What list is this?
Does she get everything, or does she get one item?
Well, I sent you the list because I was like, the preposterousness of it.
You
I don't
got
get
some.
it.
You got some clutches on here.
So there's a
that, are not cheap.
PowerPoint that her and my son Rocco now know how to put together with all the request list of everything that they want for birthdays and Christmas.
Okay.
They both sent PowerPoint presentations.
Yeah, I mean, it's very handy. You got the clutch. You got some shoes on here. Looks like a little perfume. Some lounge wear.
Now, is that a list just for you, or is that sent out to everybody, kind of like a registry?
It's sent out to the family
Okay.
and to Uncle Jerry. Because he don't got no kids, and she knows, hit up the guy with no kids. He's more likely to buy.
Right. Okay. You got some luggage on here, even.
Did you usually get what you wanted for your birthday or Christmas, or was there a lot of disappointment?
Yeah, I didn't get shit.
You didn't get shit?
No.
Really?
Yeah. No, I didn't get much. No, I remember a couple of early birthdays. I got, a few little army men and stuff like that. But yeah, some Matchbox cars.
I did notice younger birthdays hit a lot harder. And I would say right around age 15, things turned to shit.
Yeah, I was. They were wrapping up items they were going to throw away. I think that's what I got. Yeah,
But I also
it's
noticed
rough.
right around 15, my Christmases turned a little shitty too.
yeah.
Like,
Oh my God,
15
they
was
get
the
bleak.
age.
They get bleak. Yeah, they get bleak a little bit later on. Yeah. Okay. So we've got a lot of things to work out here, Virginia. Good heavens.
I can't find the email. I want to see what's on Mag's list.
Yeah, it's a whole thing with pictures and links, diagrams.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I got to tell you, your family run your rag, Virginia.
I know. I'm just exhausted.
Good Lord.
It's a lot. I can't even tell you some of the stuff, but oh my, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Did you ever throw a table off the wall?
Jaybird threw his back out a little bit, putting together his mom's tribute garden,
Yeah.
memorial garden, yesterday.
I
Got
got
some rocks. Is that what you think? That's what did it, or is there something else?
No, it's because I'm getting all of the grass out.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
doing bending over a lot.
yeah.
I don't like to ask for help because no one wants to help you do that kind of shit.
Nobody wants to help.
Well,
Nobody
no.
wants to help you move, and no one wants to help you move rocks.
Which I completely get. I'm not even at the rock phase. I'm just trying to get it all cleaned out so I can put down my tarp stuff. But yeah, my back locked up, so I wasn't able to finish it. I really wanted to finish it off. So I'm in the midst of doing that.
You know, you can go and hire some people. There's a great place in Jupiter called El Sol.
Yeah.
And they help people that are new to the country get odd jobs. And so what you do is you walk into El Sol and you tell them, hey, I'm doing a whole backyard project. I need 3 guys. One of them needs to speak English, and that's it. The other ones don't need to be able to speak English. I'm just needing help with like lawn stuff or painting stuff or moving rocks or laying down a garden. And they come and you negotiate an hourly wage and you say, okay, I'll pay each of them $20 an hour. And then boom, you do contracts done. The guys go with you and they're yours for the day.
I don't think Jaybird needs that person who speaks English.
Oh,
I think he can do it all himself. I've heard his Spanish.
He wants only Spanish speaking help.
I think he's got it. I have full faith.
I saw the cutest video on TikTok. This guy went to El Sol and he hired 4 day laborers to come work with him for the day. But instead of taking them to go to his house to work, he took them to the amusement park and gave them a full day of riding rides and eating snacks and having fun. And they were like, it was the best, most fun video I've ever seen of these 4 guys who thought they were going to be doing like work on home improvement.
Yeah, that's a nice little twist.
But just
I
got
enjoy that
taken
too.
to the amusement park all day. It was so beautiful.
I do. I love those staged videos on TikTok. They're very heartwarming.
You don't think it was real?
Yeah, you get duped so hard.
No, it was so real.
You get fucking duped.
I
so
believe it was so real.
Jennifer said they've actually got signs up there that you can't pick up workers anymore.
Not at El Sol.
Okay.
You can go
No.
to the charity.
No, everything Virginia said absolutely sounds like an easy process, and that I would totally do that.
Yeah.
I think I like the part where it got to step 7
Yeah.
of the process.
Well, throw your back out then, bitch.
Okay.
I mean, halfway through, I just wanted to say, Virginia, just shut the fuck up. I'm not doing this.
Well, Tiffany, remembering your mom, Jayberry, wanted to know if there's any place where she could go back and listen to the Circus Rats bit that we had done long time ago.
Oh, that was a good one.
That one I don't know if I have. I have to check my files. I know we had some pranks, and I will look.
Okay.
I will look. I'm in the process of that.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to try to get that kind of stuff up because if you never got to hear some of the fun stuff we used to do with Jason's mom and then even his Aunt Ann, it's been a while.
I was
even
going
for
to
her.
try to get all that audio yesterday during Mother's Day, but then I didn't feel like breaking down and crying. So.
I got you. Yeah. Yeah, maybe wait. Do it today.
Well, if you would have the
It's not Mother's Day.
if you would have my workers from El Sol, they could dry your tears as
There
you're
you go.
crying over your dead mother's garden.
Yes.
You can tell them you need yard work and tear drying.
No, I'm kidding, but I will look for those bits. 'Cause I know people have been asking.
Okay.
It'll be an easier process to find that than to find a worker without whatever the fuck Virginia's talking.
El Sol.
Finding audio of my dead mother from 2005 will be easier of a process.
And she also said, I like the one where you called those two Chinese restaurants and you patch them in together. and
Oh
then
yes,
let the
Chinese confusion.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of those, and they're all pretty funny.
Yeah, those were a lot of fun.
7 of those.
Yeah. Those were a lot of fun.
We conferenced your Aunt Anne with one time.
It wasn't a hard thing to do, and my favorite one was when we paired Aunt Ann up with our boss Leo, and she hated Leo.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever he gave me an 87% for my work grade, and
Yeah.
you and Denny's got like a 93,
Yeah,
and
right.
Ann was fucking pissed.
Yeah.
And we patched them
Yes.
together, and she just tore his ass up.
He's like, what is going on?
He's like,
That was a good
Leo,
time.
what do you even do over there?
Yeah.
Well, what's your
What do
role?
you
What's
do?
what's your function over there?
What do you even do? He's the boss.
He's the fucking boss.
It's so good to hear her lighting somebody else up other than me.
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
For once.
Yeah. And I went into Netflix over the weekend. I didn't get to the new Vince Vaughn movie, Nona's, but I did put it on my watch list. So when I do get some time, I will check it out. And Jeremy said, really good movie. Brought me back to when I could see my mother cook Italian Sunday dinners. I lost my mother over 13 years ago. And so that was hitting with all the feels. I'm sure Italians were just loving that movie, especially. And I think it was probably just a great movie for anybody. But I mean, if you really get the culture of Italians and food and just with your friend Jerry and everything else, Virginia, I thoroughly get just how important food is for Italians. I mean, look at Bird and his mom.
Yes. Amen.
I mean, it really is a thing. If you are eating breakfast, you are talking about what you're doing for lunch.
Yeah.
And at lunch, you're talking about dinner. And
Yeah.
at dinner, you're talking about what we're doing around
Yeah.
10p for some dessert.
Snack.
Snacks,
Little
yeah.
snack.
Yeah. Everybody's saying that Nona's was really good.
Aw.
Yeah. Jay said you will happy cry.
Okay, I want to see it.
Yeah.
We love Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, I do. I think it's going. My guess is it's going to have Vince Vaughn humor and it's going to have a lot of heart in it, which is
And
everything you want.
It's based on a true story.
Yeah.
I love watching a movie that really is well done and I get all the feels and it's real.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Exactly. Loosely based.
That's horrific. I would never watch that.
Scott with some ideas here as we're talking about Captain Crust and Princess Pepperoni. And I know we got, what is Denny's name?
Kid Calzone.
Kid Calzone. Kid Calzone. Okay.
Show some respect.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn it, Virginia. There's a
Well-
lot of names here.
Kid Calzone hasn't made the scene yet. It's only been one Captain Crust and one very, very bossy Princess Pepperoni.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever. Somebody's got to keep you in line.
She's a handful.
There'll be 2 factions eventually.
Okay.
We did start doing battle at the Beats event. We had balloon swords and it got a little physical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Scott said Captain Crust's nemesis is the pizza pirate. Think Hamburglar comes in and tries to steal the pizza.
Oh.
Okay, pizza pirate would be that. Stealing the
Very
pizza.
good idea.
All right. Chicago Lulu thinks King Cheese. Okay, all right. For my character. Lauren is going with, I was listening to discuss Kevin being the villain and the hesitation on bringing a villain into the hospitals with the kids, and I immediately went into writer mode. Hear me out. Every superhero needs a villain, and in turn, a villain arc storyline. What if Senor Salad comes in preaching that vegetables are important and pizza is evil, and he's doing it for the good of all humanity, as most villains do, and Captain Crust and Princess Pepperoni show him that pizza and vegetables and pizza actually live in harmony. After an epic battle of breadsticks versus carrot sticks, lightsaber style of course, Senor Salad then realizes that everything can live in harmony with balance.
Wow.
Okay. She's got a whole storyline here.
I love it. She put some time into that. That's beautiful.
And in part 2, no. There you go. Okay.
We do need some storylines. We need an animated cartoon. We need a comic book.
We actually don't need any storylines. Everything's pretty much written out, pretty much. But we need you to have a better costume. We need me to have a better costume. We need to get Denny to.
He can't pee in his costume, so Captain Crust is not allowed to have any beverages, but he likes to have a few cocktails.
I think we're good on storyline, but we do need people who know how to make legit, professional costumes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Are you
Stepping
saying
it
that
up.
You need a dicky hole?
I need a dicky hole. Mm-hmm. And I need things to not fall apart either.
Oh, okay.
Yours is good because you don't have a lot to it. If we can get you a really poppin', you need a cape.
I need a good
and
cape.
you need some good boots.
Yep, I need good cape, good boots. I'm probably gonna have to go to a costume shop and just spend a little bit. You know they got it.
Yeah.
Well, it took Spider-Man a while to, perfect his costume.
It's kind of my favorite part of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man
right.
when it kind of shows him making his shitty
Yeah.
costume and just gets better.
Yeah, he had to work his way through it. Took him a while. Get that. And a little shout out from Paul. He sends us in from Paris. They found pizza and they found Le Virginie.
Ooh, what is that?
It looks like a cafe.
See,
Virginia.
Brasserie.
doesn't that look like they'd have good food there?
It does.
Yeah, I've heard the food in Paris is fantastic. So, be a nice one day, maybe.
What do? You eat there. After you eat, you drink, you see the sights. But how would you do Paris?
I mean, I think you do like museums.
Yep.
I think you do like the Eiffel Tower. I think you do upscale dining, which is what I like. Fancier the better.
Are you a museum guy, Kev?
I would do the Louvre. And I'm not, typically like with the art thing, but that would be the one art museum that I think you'd have to check out. I believe they've got the Mona Lisa there.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's one of those things where it's like, okay, you got to say that you did that.
The Mona Lisa is one of those. What's it called when you kind of like how Sinbad didn't have a cartoon? What's that thing called when you can't remember? You think something's real, but it's not real. There's something effect. What is that called? Mandela effect.
Mandela effect.
There's a Mandela effect about the Mona Lisa.
There is. Okay.
Yeah, that she's. Some people believe she's smirking and smiling, and others it's not. Do you know what the real one is?
Yeah, well, it's kind of been a debate as to that's what's fascinating that people say, the art lovers, about the Mona Lisa is her mouth is in a way that people see it different ways. Is she smirking? Is she smug? Is she miserable?
To me, she looks like she's smirking, but then they're like, "Oh, she's not smirking. She's scowling."
Does she have to pee?
I think she had to take a dump.
Yeah.
She's got a poo.
She was bloated. during it.
Hey, I know you're like painting right now. It's tough to get up, but I am really crowning.
She's gassy.
Okay.
She's got to make a big log.
This brown baby's about to push
That's-
through.
You're really ruining the Mona Lisa.
She's prairie dogging it.
It's the moaning Lisa. That's what that was all about. So that's the debate. And Steven said, shout out to the Sail Inn, Kevin. I live just up the street from that dive bar, and I've been a loyal patron for over 20 years. Glad you got to experience a historic piece of Del Rey. And yeah, it really was. It was cool. I love locals bars. When you go in, and you could tell everybody, you didn't have any tourists there. Tourists don't go into the Sail Inn. In fact, when you first like it, you're going, I don't know, should I go in here? Am I going to get stabbed? But after you get in there, you're like, well, okay, everybody's like really cool. It's a nice. I thought it was nice for a dive bar too.
Stab
on top
free.
Of it. Yeah, but it's just kind of cool because you can tell just the conversations in there. People were talking. In fact, one place they were talking about, I'd overheard a conversation. And somebody saying, yeah, that was like the old Frog. They used to have carpet down. I was like, ugh, can you imagine carpeting? It was like a shag carpet all across the bar. Can you imagine how disgusting that carpeting would be?
Oh, carpet in a bar?
In a bar. And it might have been green carpet. I'd never heard of the Frog. Is that something you'd ever heard of?
The Frog?
Yeah, so you know you're in a locals bar when you've been here 26 years and they reference a place I'd never heard of.
The Frog's a sex move.
Okay. I don't know if they did that in the Frog, but
Show me on Denny's.
yeah, I never heard of that.
Denny's? I don't think I can. I don't think I could do the Frog on him right now.
Oh, damn.
You'd have to squat, spread. Yeah.
Maybe he can frog you?
he could. You might be able to frog. All right, Denny's getting.
You gig that Frog?
Denny's, get in here and don't bother bringing your pants.
Yeah, we want to sexually harass you again.
Frog Jaybird, go.
No, we make that guy do enough weird shit.
He doesn't come in anymore.
You're right. I did notice Denny's doesn't come in here as much.
Year 1 through 5, we would say Denny's, and he would come running. Now he just is like, I'm not fucking going in there.
Well, poor fuck's only got 2 arms in there. He's doing 11 jobs.
Wear more hats.
Skate to Beach said the Blue Anchor on the Ave in Del Rey has carpet. I didn't know that.
Carpet?
I don't remember carpet in there.
They might have pieces of carpet by the
Yeah.
bar area.
Ugh.
Still, honestly, I feel like in that. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is bar. Is it more bar or restaurant? I think it's still a little bit more bar.
I think you might have runners, like you know those rugs that run.
Yeah, it's like a piece. Yeah, but you could take that up and switch that out. And it is from England, so that might fit with the decor.
To me, I think if someone pukes on a rug, and I'm talking about a runner or a carpet, where I think it's
done.
You can't
done.
even wash it, right?
I'm telling you, if there's carpet in that bar, they're not ripping it up each time somebody pukes on it.
No, I'm going.
They're going to clean it best they can and carry on.
I'm going. If you threw a party and some rando threw up on one of your sweetest, nicest runner rugs, you just bought it. It's fancy. Do you shit can it, or do you wash it and try to make it happen?
I got a guy. You met my guy, Steamtronics. He will actually come out and try to clean it. He can get pretty much any stain out.
Why does he sound like an EDM DJ?
I mean, she's name dropping even her fucking carpet guy.
He saved your ass.
Oh, that's right.
Don't you dare talk shit about Steamtronics.
I'm not talking more shit.
okay.
Oh,
I'm
this
talking-
motherfucker right here, y'all.
No.
We made a
I'm
mess
talking
in
shit.
the conference room at work, and if our bosses would have caught this mess, they would have been so pissed. So my Steamtronics guy came in here, cleaned it, was so nice.
He was so nice. I love Steamtronics. I was more making fun of you for just fucking name dropping everything. But yeah, the guy was great. It was the scene in our last horror movie where I stomp on someone's head and the head explodes.
Brains.
But it was red jello.
Oh,
and
yeah.
dude, there was so much.
It got everywhere.
Everywhere.
And we even tried to protect it for it not getting anywhere. That didn't do dick.
Yeah,
it
it got
was.
everywhere.
We had to get the carpet clean before the bosses saw it, and that we did it.
Imagine that. Jay Bird stomps like an elephant.
He goes for it.
Yeah, you know what? And imagine that. Virginia looks great, and I think she is dressing very nice today. Mm-hmm. See, I'm vanilla nice over here.
Okay.
I give compliments.
Word to your mother.
That's right, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Word to your dead mother.
Word to your dead
That's
mother.
what he said on Friday.
It still plays.
And it hits hard.
Yeah, I think I might do a little dive bar series. I'm looking. We got our list of the top 10 dive bars. Crazy Horse was number 1. Swamp Grass was up there. Duggan's Pub, O'Connor's Pirates Well, Harry's Banana Farm in Lake Worth Beach, Scooters in Hope Sound, the Brass Ring, Average Joe's in Jupiter, and then the Jetty in Fort Pierce.
I think I've been to every one but one. That people would like that. That would be a good series for you.
Yeah, I haven't done Harry's Banana Farm yet.
That's the one I haven't done.
Okay, yeah, I have to do that because what I was impressed with is I was just kind of asking the bartender, and she knew the history of Sail In.
Wow.
And I was like, that's kind of cool. That's the thing I like about some of those dive bars. If it's been a dive bar long enough, it's got some stories.
And then as soon as you left, they go, oh, that fuck, believe that story.
He bought it.
Yeah, probably.
They make up a new story for every
Yeah.
guy.
I actually went because I didn't trust it. I thought maybe they were lying to me, so I did my own little research on it.
Oh, you even did research after the research.
I did because I'm like, knowing me, somebody's probably trolling me.
That would be a
Don't trust anybody.
fun game. Every bartender's going to tell a different story, and they have to vote at the end of the night who did the best. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. Got an email here from Alyssa. She said, I've done facials, laser hair removal, waxes, etc. And the most painful thing has been lip filler. Never again. Yeah, I thought I remember that being pretty gnarly. That's what my daughter had done. And she loves tattoos. And she's like, yeah, I'm not doing that lip filler stuff again.
Lip filler hurts.
Yeah.
You get it?
I have done it. It's been a long time. And when I did it, I got a dental block, which means your whole mouth goes numb, just like you were having a tooth filled or a root canal. And that's the only way I could tolerate. But I'm not doing that again.
You're out of the FLG?
I think I am out of the FLG.
Okay.
I'm down with the lip flip though. I'm gonna try that where they put Botox like right here on top of your upper lip and it makes it flip up and look fuller.
Well, what are you scared of happening?
You get numbness there, and then when you go to drink out of a straw, you fucking spit up all over yourself.
No, but what are you trying? I guess what are you trying to when you're trying to do this lip curl? What are you trying to? Is you trying to block a wrinkle? Are you trying to make it look younger? I guess I don't get what the fuck it does.
It flips your lip up and makes it look fuller and more sexy.
You buying this shit, Kev?
I think I've seen it, but to me, it wouldn't be worth the pain.
The lip flip is not bad when it comes to pain. It's the lip filler that is the bad when it comes to pain.
Okay.
And when it comes to eyebrows, do they just have straight up eyebrow trimmers? I'm not sure what you do with. Do they just you can go right over them and just trim like a
It'd
shaver?
have like a guard. Yeah, it'd have just a
guard.
guard on it. Yeah, trimmers come with that. You can dial up whatever length you want.
So afraid I'm gonna do that.
Let me do it.
Oh, you gonna fuck me over? This is a part I trust you.
Nah, bro, I got you.
Yeah, no.
Ask Kevin's nipple.
Oh my gosh. Still never recovered. Almost had to have that thing amputated.
Yeah, nah. All right.
Almost had to replace it with a button.
That wouldn't have looked weird.
Button nipples.
Button nip.
Yep. And Karen is saying that your pick for Kim Cattrall is one of your top 4 favorite Canadians is something that wouldn't work because she's from Liverpool, UK.
Damn.
Well, they had her on a list of Canadians. Unlike Kevin, I don't double research.
Oh, okay. So
I saw her on one list. I'm like, we're good.
Yeah, it's good enough for this show, right?
that's the journalistic
That
way.
passes.
I
That
do not.
passes for us.
Kevin would double check it and triple check it. I'm not your girl.
Kevin, I rarely check my sources.
I love to run with bad information.
Yeah, makes it more exciting, doesn't it? Yeah, this is something that got Jennifer's attention. She was at Home Depot and she was doing some shopping in the garden department. She said, I looked at that sign. I was like, wait, what?
Cocaine garden?
Cocaine garden.
It's blocking what should be the NT in container. So when you walk by, it looks like it says cocaine garden. You're like, wow, it's very South Florida.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised it's not busy.
I mean, you got a lot of friends that want to grow pot. I mean, how many people would want to grow cocaine?
Yeah.
It's way more profitable of a crop.
Yeah, the coca.
That
Coca leaf going.
That Memorial Garden would be done.
The Memorial Garden would be 3 stories if you were on cocaine.
The Rock Garden would be.
Damn.
You're right. I would have built a 3rd story.
That
on
motherfucker's got an escalator in this thing. How did Jaybird build an
I
escalator?
finally did it. I built the tunnel.
Increase your productivity by 1,000%. Cocaine. All right. Well, thank you very much for all the humorous photos and emails. You can always send them through to us, mail@kvjshow.com. Enjoy your Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.